Steady, are you ready?
Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to the second stage of 3D Epoxy installation. In this stage, we are going to be doing our priming, P-R-I-M-I-N-G. Priming is a process of making the floor or the base to adapt whatever chemicals that we are going to apply or whatever vinyl we're going to apply. So in priming, like I said before, in our preparation of the base, you have to clean the floor to make sure that it is clean before priming. After cleaning the floor, the next stage is to mix the chemicals, which is component A, epoxy resin, and component B, the hardener. And the mixture ratio or the mixing ratio of these two chemicals is 2:1. 2 in epoxy resin to 1 of the hardener. So let's go ahead. As you can see, I'm wearing my hand gloves for protection and my nose mask. Sorry, I have to improvise. The chemicals are somehow toxic in nature and it smells a lot. So first stage is to start our mixing, and we have our stick for turning of the chemical. First stage, this is component A. This is my way of measuring my own chemical. If it's a larger base, you can buy a measuring tube or anything that you can just use to measure for the large base. But since we are making use of a small base, I'll just make use of this to measure. So you pour the resin into your measuring container. This is our resin. Check. The resin is always better than the hardener. You pour it into our container for mixing, and it's always at the ratio of 2:1. The hardener will be the direct half of the resin for proper mixture. If you don't get the ratio very well, it will be difficult for the chemicals when primed to cure. So you have to make sure that you mix properly and get the ratio in a proper proportion. So this is how, after this, you make sure that you remove everything. As you can see here, the resin is sticky in nature and it is coming out gradually. Then you pour the hardener to be a direct half of the resin. Pour. Then you turn. In this process, you have to turn both the epoxy and this thing for a minimum of 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Since I have a smaller quantity, I can just measure for an approximate time of 2 to 5 minutes. Make sure you turn very well. Make sure you turn very well. See? As you can see, I'm still turning to make sure that the two components mix very well for my primer. Remember, I said earlier, you have to clean the base before priming. And since our base is just something like I had to put a waterproof under the base, because these chemicals, when combined together, are very sticky in nature. It can stick together and it's always difficult to separate after mixing. So I'm still turning.